right, this message is going to be for Aries, anybody in Sun, Moon, Ascending Sign, Jupiter, Venus. This is going to be for you. So we do have the Sun card, which is Leo energy. We do have the Six of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. We do have Shadow Work is the real magic. The Tower card with Scorpio energy, the Strength card with Leo energy, and the Magician card with Sagittarius energy. So we have a lot of fire in you. There's a lot of passion. This is a very good reading. Now we do have the Sun card here, and with the Sun card, there's optimism. You have a new spring in your step. It feels like hearing some very good karmic news, like somebody that played you played themselves. I also got that energy. It just feels like what comes back to you, what you give me will return back to you. It is that very much of that strong energy that we have here. You're just surrounding yourself with positive people in your life. This could be family, friends. You're socializing more, reconnecting. I'm sensing some of you have been spending some time in the outdoors, whether if it's just camping or going to the beach or just stepping outside of your house, whatever it is. I'm seeing somebody trying to set a base tan as well. I am also seeing somebody celebrate, whether if it's some sort of baby shower or some sort of accomplishment with a child. This could even be could be an adoption or seeing along, like a family friend. This could also be just, it feels like a reconnection or like reconnecting with your inner child. I also got that. Now with the Six of Swords, this is going to be moving on. So ever since you moved on, this could be from a relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic. This could also be moving on from a very traumatic experience. This could be just life throwing you a shit sandwich and you just rolling with the punches, And it feels like you're finally getting out of the thick of it. It feels like the worst is behind you now. The worst is now behind you. And now you're taking the time to actually focus upon yourself. You're doing shadow work. And you're working on your past traumatic issues. It feels like you've been ignoring a lot of the ongoing issues that's been going on for quite some time. And now it's come to the point where you're now faced to deal with your demons. Now, with the Tower card, people usually freak out with this card and they think that it's the worst card in the deck. And it can be, depending on the placement of the cards, but I'm not getting that. Really, the Tower card, it represents a spiritual awakening. It also represents a magical fluke, a life-changing event that something sudden, dramatic happens to your life that's life-changing. And that could also be very positive as well. There's lots of people that will have one day they find the love of their life, or one day they got their big break and they got their job offer, or they've conquered their goals. The Tower card can represent a lot of things. And with this, it really is focusing on the shadow work that you have to deal with. It feels like for some of you, you have been dependent on certain people. And this could have been from your upbringing, from always being dependent on, your parents. And now that's kind of manifested onto itself in your current life. It feels like something that you've been avoiding, now you are faced with that reality that you must deal with your problems. It's one thing, it's when you're young, when you're in teens or your early 20s, it's really cute and adorable that you're just like this quirky and I'm just a mess, but it's not really cute and adorable when you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, It's time to take some sort of accountability. And it feels like you're tired. It feels like you're just tired of making excuses. It feels like you're tired of making excuses for yourself or for a situation or for an individual. And you're finally seeing the situation for what it is, whether they're extremely toxic or abusive or manipulative or you just, you're just like water or vinegar. You guys just don't mix. But either way, you're choosing to bow out and you're taking the high road. And you're going to take this time to maybe see a counselor, to see a therapist. You're going to maybe see a life coach, but you're going to be taking the time to really reflect and focus on you. And I'm seeing a lot of journaling. Or even just a lot of vlogging, like daily vlogging of just keeping yourself accountable. Now, with the strength card, this is Leo energy. You're going to have the strength to overcome this obstacle. So the obstacle that comes your way, you're going to have the strength, the perseverance, the ambition, and the cojones to push this through. You're not going to let this person, this setback, this roadblock hold you back. You're going to prove it to all the haters. You're going to prove them wrong, and you're going to give them even more fire. You're going to give them even more ammo for them to hate you, because you're going to be successful and you're not going to be holding yourself back in life. You're choosing to not hold yourself back in life. I'm seeing some of you may become like light workers or spiritual healers. I'm seeing somebody having some sort of platform. This could be for teaching, educating. This could just even be sitting in front of a camera and just ranting about your life or things that grind your gears, whatever it is. But if you have some sort of social media platform, if you're some sort of TED Talk, and you're educating others, you're manifesting, you're putting where your mouth is, you're taking something tragic, something that would usually hold people back, but you're taking this as an opportunity to rise above it. You're taking this opportunity to grow, to learn, and evolve. And I'm seeing you be very successful very quickly. It does feel like around Leo season, you're going to see, like Leo season, it's going to feel like everything's going to fall into place. I'm going to say by Sagittarius season, it's going to feel like things are really starting to go your way. It's going to feel like all your manifesting, all your shadow work, just taking the time to self-reflect and analyze your life choices and decisions that you made and the path that where you're at. You're going to take a little bit of that time to really focus on you, but I do feel like by Sagittarius season, you're going to be on top of your game. And by Leo season, you're going to feel like truly yourself at whole again, if that makes any sense. So that was your reading, Aries, for September 2021. If that resonated, if you enjoyed the Sailor Moon decks that I've used, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell. Please let me know what your favorite Sailor Scout is. I want to know what your favorite Sailor Moon episode is. I will also want to know whether if you prefer the old school or the new, the new remastered, the new versions of it. So please let me know. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nanu. Welcome. This is going to be a reading for Taurus, for Sun, Moon, Ascending Sign, Jupiter, Venus. We do have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, as well as the Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. I do have Shoot for the Moon. If you fail, you'll be among the stars. The Strength card, Leo energy, Acceptance, and the Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy. So with the Death card, this is changes. This is a transition. This is like a cocoon transforming into a butterfly. This is the best way to describe the Death card. It's kind of like going through middle school. It's that weird, awkward stage. Your voice could be changing. Your body is changing. You're having weird feelings, and everything is so deep. You're starting to become more of an individual, and you're starting to become a little more self-aware. And it's just cringy and a little bit awkward, but you just engineered that away in time. That is the Death card. You're engineering something away. There is changes and transforms that is happening here. Now, with the Five of Pentacles, this could be a financial setback. This could be being evicted, or a mortgage of a payment not being made, or rent not being made. Or not being paid. I'm also seeing somebody just struggling paycheck to paycheck, just struggling just to put food on the table, just struggling just to keep the lights on. I'm also seeing somebody that's extremely insecure, and there's a lot of projecting. It feels like there's a lot of shifting the blame onto others, but not really seeing the bigger picture, and maybe you had some sort of play or hand in this mess or in this situation. It just feels like there is some sort of change where you're feeling outcasted from a social group or clique. It also feels like for some of you, you may be losing your job, or somebody may be throwing you under the bus pertaining to a job. It just feels like there's some sort of insecurity, some sort of just holding on to something old that's outdated, and that's not, it's no longer a comfort or a coping mechanism. It's actually doing more harm to yourself. It feels like for some of you, Taurus, you're afraid to get out of you're so comfortable in your comfort zone. The fact that you're no longer comfortable in your comfort zone, it feels like the universe is trying to tell you that you need to branch out. Whether if you're tired at the job that you're at, don't quit, but maybe it's time for you to start looking at other places. Maybe you need to start punching up your resume and just start looking at other places. Maybe there's some places that are hiring more, or there's less drama involved. Maybe it's just, it feels like there's some sort of change, and it feels like you're choosing to hold yourself back. And let me tell you that if you're thinking that I can never accomplish this goal because I'm at this age, let me tell you, there are many, many, many fucking people who are successful, who are much older, in their 40s, 50s, 60s. If I believe it or not, I'm sure somebody's gonna correct me, but I think J.K. Rowling, in her 40s, created Harry Potter, and she was on food stamps. You know what I mean? She was on food stamps, and she created Harry Potter. And she could barely keep the lights on. She could barely feed herself, and she created it, and she was not in her teens. She was not in her 20s, okay? So you got to stop labeling yourself or labeling a situation saying, I can never do that because I don't have these means, I don't have the finances, I don't have the connections. Whatever it is, it feels like it's just a bunch of excuses, and it feels like you need to start reaching for it, because at the end of the day, you could wake up tomorrow, you could be dead tomorrow. You could just be walking down the street and you can have a brain aneurysm and you can collapse and die. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. You could just drop dead magically. That happens to people every day, and they could be in perfect health, and then one day something weird happens and then they drop fucking dead. And where you're at this, you've not accomplished the goals that you want, and you're going to have a lot of regrets. The only regret that you're going to have is that you never tried, Most people don't even have the balls, don't even have the cojones to even try to accomplish their goals or their aspirations, or even take their ambitions into consideration. You have the strength to overcome this. This obstacle, you got to remember, it's just like the musical Avenue Q. It's only for now. So whether if it's that job that you're in, that haircut that you have, the Trump administration, those are all things that are only for now. They're not permanent. And it feels like there's a little bit of luck in you. And if you manifest it, if you make a wish, whatever you like, whatever metaphor that you would like to do, pray, wish, manifest, whatever, you have the ambition, you have the strength, and you have the tenacity to accomplish everything that you desire. But there is some sort of acceptance. There is something that you need to accept. There's something that you need to be aware. There's something that you need to be accountable for. And it's because there's some sort of change. You have to recognize there's a change. Whether it's a change in environment, whether it's a change in yourself, whether it's people that you associate with, whether if it's a corporation that you're choosing to work with, whatever it is, something is holding you back. And you feel very confused. For some of you, you could be, it's either, for some, this could be enabling. This could be enabling like an emotional cripple. But for others, it feels like there's some sort of enabling of an unhealthy habit. Whether if somebody has like a shopping addiction, whether if somebody has an adult entertainment addiction, whether if somebody has, drugs or alcohol, smoking, whether if it's 420 or cigarettes, whatever the case is, there's some sort of vice. It feels like somebody is obsessed, because usually the Seven of Cups is usually somebody that's obsessed. And with the following at the Five of Pentacles, that's usually somebody that's extremely, extremely insecure. And they have to have control of absolutely everything in the situation, spying, lurking, at regardless what cost. That's what I'm also getting as well. It wouldn't surprise me for a very small percentage of you, Taurus, is that you're getting out of a domestic abuse situation. And like you come to the terms that you can't fix this person, that you can't, it's not your responsibility. They're a grown adult. It's not your responsibility to baby or nurture this person, and it's up to them whether if they choose to fix the unhealthy patterns that are in their life. But in the meantime, you have to be, there's some sort of awareness. There's some sort of accountability that needs to be taken, Taurus. And, this thing is not going to break you. This is just a small rough patch in your life, all right? This is just only going to be a small blimp in the year 2021. And by Scorpio season, you're going to be in a much better place. There's going to be positive changes at that point. But there is something, it feels like you're having to accept an L. You're going to have to accept the L in a situation. So that is going to be my reading for Taurus. If that resonated, you enjoyed the decks, you are a fan of Sailor Moon, make sure you comment down below, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell. I want to hear in the comment section below. I want to know what your favorite Sailor Scout is. I want to know what your favorite Sailor Moon episode is. Are you a fan of the old school Sailor Moon? Are you the Sailor Moon Crystal fan? I want to know. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nanu. Hey, my Geminis, this is going to be for Gemini for Sun, Moon, Ascending sign, also in Jupiter and Venus. We do have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, with the Queen of Wands, which is Sagittarius and Aries energy. I stand here on my full power, the World card, Enemy, and the Two of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. So with the Death card, Scorpio energy, this is a change. This is a transformation. This is a cocoon transforming into a beautiful butterfly. This is middle school. This is you in that awkward, weird phase. You're becoming more self-aware. Your body is changing. You're having a whole bunch of thoughts and feelings. And it's that weird phase that you're engineering out of you. So there is a transition that is happening here, and you're becoming more of a strong, powerful, beautiful, sexy individual. Now, with the Queen of Wands, this is like my Mary Tyler Moore card. She's my it girl. This person seems to have it all. They have the glitz, the glamour, the beautiful, wonderful personality. They have a lot of hobbies and interests. They're very captivating. They glide into the room. They have a wonderful fashion sense. They're very smart. They have like a great job. This person seems to have it all. Like this person is like my Elizabeth Taylor, like this queen bitch has it all, right? So you are transforming into this wonderful person who you always meant to be. Now, for that, my one individual, I'm seeing somebody actually going through a transition, like they're changing genders. That's going to be for one individual. That's for one Gemini. But for the rest of my Geminis, I am seeing a positive transformation. This is real growth. This is real change. You are evolving and you're becoming a better person. You're becoming a better person. And you're just realizing your full potential. You're realizing your full power. You're telling people like, this isn't even my final form. It's just, this isn't even your final form. And you will always continue to level up in life, in all aspects of life. Now with the World card, there is going to be a closure, an ending that's going to be happening. So for some of you Geminis, the end of your spiritual awakening, your spiritual transformation will be coming towards the end. You're at the end of it. Things are going to be wrapping up in a nice pretty bow. You're going to be leaving some things behind. You're going to be embracing new adventures, new people in your life. With the enemy card, you're leaving an enemy behind. There is going to be some sort of closure, whether somebody's going to be exposed for who they truly are. Somebody's going to get exactly what's coming to them. Somebody that played you, they're going to be playing themselves. The secret, it feels like this will be revealed, that the enemy that you've always kind of had a hunch that was your enemy, they're going to be exposed. Like tea's going to be spilled. I'm also sensing for some of you Geminis, like you are transforming the enemy out of yourself. And it feels like for some of you Geminis, you are your own worst enemy. It's almost kind of like the Chris Farley syndrome, where you just, you start like, hi, my name is Chris Farley. Welcome to the Chris Farley Show. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm a failure. I can never do this. It feels like you're realizing that sometimes you sabotage yourself. You play yourself and you're your own worst enemy. And it feels like for some of you, you're realizing that you are a badass mofo, and that there will always be haters, and you need to stop doubting yourself. And you're actually moving on to bigger and better things with the Two of Wands. All right. This is not like burning bridges energy. This is not a burning bridges energy. This is, you could have been petty. You could have been spiteful, but you took the high road. You're very classy. You're very well educated. You're charismatic. And it feels like you're being put on a pedestal in one shape or form, whether you're getting some sort of positive recognition, or there could be somebody that's really interested in you and they're putting you on a pedestal. Either way, but you realize that you are in control. You are fully in control. And you're realizing, Gemini, that you're letting things go. And you're choosing not to, it feels like you're finally releasing anger and hate. It's like the dark side, it feels like you're at that point, Gemini, where you're no longer Darth Vader. You're starting to come back to be Anakin Skywalker. I'm also getting that kind of energy. So it feels like you and your enemy, you're going to be moving on to bigger and better things. And it's because you've chosen to take the high road. It feels like you didn't fall for the bait. You didn't fall for their trap. And because of it, you're moving on to bigger and better things. Positive changes are on your way. You are a sexy mofo. Thank you for watching, Gemini. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell. If you enjoyed the Sailor Moon decks, please make sure you comment down below. I want to hear what your favorite Sailor Scout is. I also want to know what your favorite episode is. And I want to know about Tuxedo Mask, right? Tuxedo Mask. Okay, so make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nanu. Hello, Cancers. This is going to be a reading for Cancer, for Sun, Moon, Ascending Sign, as well as Jupiter and Venus. This message is going to be for you. We do have the Magician card, which is Sagittarius energy. We do have the Star card, which is Aquarius energy. We have Get Up and Try Again with the Chariot card, which is your energy, Cancer. We do have Knowledge. I'm thinking Operation Ivy, and a little bit of Green Day as well. And we also have the Queen of Cups, which is your energy, as well as Pisces here. So we do have a strong reading with your energy here. So let's go ahead and get into this, Cancer. So with the Magician card, this is you manifesting. This is you manifesting to get your wish. You're doing spells, you are hustling, you are promoting, you are doing anything and everything to put your name out there, to put your work out there, to put your heart and soul out there. Whether if you're putting it on a plate, you're putting it on video, you are uploading your content, you are live streaming, whatever it is, there is a hustle. I'm seeing somebody on stage performing, speaking on stage, whether if they're a comedian, an actor, a singer, a dancer, there is some sort of performer, somebody who is maybe doing a TED Talk or a presentation. I'm also seeing a philosopher. I'm also seeing a teacher, a mentor presenting. All right, this is somebody that has some sort of noble cause. All right, the Magician card is also a diva or a hustler. All right, this is somebody who is a Don Juan. All right, as well. With the Star card, this is something that you're manifesting. All right, this is healing from past traumas. This is personal growth. This is evolving. This is becoming more self-aware. And because of it, your wish is coming true. I do feel like around Sagittarius, Aquarius season, around that time period is when you're going to start leveling up. You're going to start noticing an increase. You're going to start noticing followers or subscribers or some sort of notoriety. You're going to start noticing things that you've been manifesting in your journal or on a vision board, or just having that tunnel vision when you zone out, when you're listening to music or whatnot. You have this vision, and now you're going to start living what you've been manifesting. And it's kind of like, I'm going to butcher the philosophy from like Dark Knight, but it's just, why do we fall, Mr. Wayne? So we learn how to pick ourselves back up. There's going to be many failures that you're going to encounter throughout your life. There's going to be many people that are going to tell you that you can't do this, that you don't have the talent, you don't have the ability, you don't have the finances. There's been millions of people that they've been told this on a daily basis. And there's many people that do things out of spite to one up someone, to tell them like, no, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to be able to do this. I believe in myself. I have the talent and the tenacity and the ability. And you're hustling and you're going to accomplish this. The Chariot card, you're going to be moving very, very quickly. This is moving towards victory, towards success. I'm seeing somebody moving, relocating. This could be because of employment. This could be because of deployment. This could be because of government or contracted work. I'm also seeing somebody getting a new vehicle of some kind. I'm also seeing somebody maybe adopting a pet or two. I'm also seeing somebody travel. This could be somebody taking a cruise, somebody going overseas. I'm seeing somebody planning a trip. I'm also seeing somebody maybe planning to go to some sort of amusement park or some sort of sound studio. It feels like there's you want to see like how something's created, how something is drawn, how something is animated, how something is built, or where the original OG, where it came from. Like this artist originally came from, this part of France or whatnot, and you want to go ahead and see the history behind it. It feels like there's going to be a lot of traveling that's going to be coming up soon for you. This is gaining knowledge. This could seeing some going to school, moving, going to college or university. This could be getting your credentials or your degree, some sort of license. You are going to be prepared. So you've done your research before you moved or relocated. You've done your research before you took that offer. You've done your research. You've done a background check on this person before you consider dating him. You are being prepared, double, triple checking. And then once you feel like you have the green light, you're moving forward, you're leveling up. And with the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who's like a counselor, a light worker, a spiritual healer, a psychic, a tarot reader. This is somebody who's an empath, and I'm not talking about Shane Dawson, like sociopath type of, they claim that they are an empath, but really they're a narcissist. It's not that energy. This is somebody who's loving and who's caring, somebody that has really good intentions. It feels like for some of you, you're ready to be ready to start healing people. I'm also seeing somebody who works in the medical field, whether if they work with people or animals, a counselor, a therapist. This could also be a teacher, an educator as well. But this person has really good intentions. They're pure. They're loving. This person is definitely like motherly material. You are manifesting the right person in your life. You are manifesting your dream job. You're not going to give up on it. It feels like you need to do a little bit more. There's a little bit of research that you may need to do. But once you kind of tweak certain things out, then you're going to shine. Then you're going to get notoriety. Then it feels like everything will start falling into place. And you're going to start trusting your intuition more. You're going to start trusting your gut. And the red flags that you see in the beginning of the situation will be the demise of the situation. So instead of just trying to feel things out to see how things play, as soon as you recognize those red flags, you're like, do not pass go, do not collect $200, go directly to jail. Do not try me. Do not try. Don't tray me. Don't tray me. As that one dude says. But anyways, so I do see that you are manifesting. Your wish is coming true. And you're not going to let this beat you or define you. You're going to get right back up. And you're going to be very well. So that was your reading for Cancer. If this resonated with you, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell. Make sure you comment down below. I want to hear who your favorite Sailor Scout is. I want to know what your favorite Sailor Moon episode is. And I want to know if you think that Tuxedo Mask is hot and hunky as well. So thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nanu. Hey, this is going to be for my Leos for Sun, Moon, Ascending sign, also in Jupiter and Venus as well. So for Leos for September 2021, we do have the Judgment card, which is Scorpio energy, with the Page of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces energy. We have to destroy or to create. Which one we're going to do? We also have another Judgment card, strong Scorpio energy here, Turmoil, and the King of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. So very strong Scorpio energy. And with two Judgment cards, which is a strong confirmation that there's going to be a rebirth, a transformation. I'm also seeing a near-death experience. I'm also seeing a wake-up call. This could be somebody hitting rock bottom. I'm also seeing a reunion. I'm seeing somebody kind of like kissing or making up with someone, making amends. This could be for a very, very small percentage of you, Leo. I'm seeing like a couple of people reconnecting with their ex. But mainly what I'm picking up, there's a reconnection that you have with the childhood friend, with the long life friend. This could also be with a family member as well. It feels like with this individual, it feels like this person could have make you or break you, is also the energy that I got. And this person brought a lot of pain, a lot of turmoil. They were incredibly cruel. And they did this shit on purpose too. This wasn't like, oh, I was young, I was stupid, I didn't know any better. This person maliciously, intentionally hurt you just for the lulz, just because they could. And I am seeing some sort of, there is definitely going to be some sort of closure. Also a little bit of energy of it is what it is. But mainly it's just closure of wrapping up the friendship, getting some missing pieces put together, whether if the answers that you wanted to hear, regardless, it's for the better or worse, it's the closure that you needed. It's enough that you need in order for you to walk away from this situation. I don't see like you hanging out with them and becoming like best friends, or like it's going to be like old time sakes. I'm getting more of the energy where if you guys see each other in a public setting, you're not gonna hear the Kill Bill music and run towards them and try to fight them to their death. You know what I mean? You're gonna be, you may see them across the way, you may nod at them like that will do, pig, or if you see each other at a social event, you may be civil and cordial, but you're not gonna be buddy buddy hanging out again like old times sakes, because the pain that this person caused, uh, it is still present. It's still present, and there's no amount of I'm sorry's that could ever make up for it. It's you can forgive, but you'll never forget, and you're just going to be able to move on. You have the closure that you need. I am seeing maybe for some it could be like a restraining order, a cease or desist. I'm also seeing somebody filing for a divorce as well. I'm also seeing for one Leo, you may be reconnecting with your ex, like your ex-husband, your ex-wife, and you may be giving this marriage another go. I'm also seeing for a very small percentage of that. But mainly I'm seeing a strong wake-up call. I'm seeing a strong aha moment, as Oprah would say. It almost feels like you were scared straight. This feels like you were scared straight, and you're one step away from going to your grave or going into prison, or something real bad happened here. And it feels like maybe this water sign strongly manipulated you, or they knew that you liked them, or knew whether you had feelings for them or simping, or you just had a history with them, and they knew that, and they took advantage of that. Like they took advantage of your friendship, your kindness, and your hospitality. And you're wondering on whether if you should reconnect with this person, whether if you should build a bridge with this person, or whether if you should just call it quits. It does feel like you're going to get the closure that you need. You have a better understanding. You may not absolutely hate this person, but you dislike the person enough for you to not carry out this friendship. Just because I have the King of Swords at the end, it's Aquarius energy. It's just like it's nothing personal. It's business, and it's one and one equals two. It's X, Y, and Z. It's just connected dots. It is what it is. So you're going to be setting very healthy boundaries for yourself with this individual. This could also be like behind the scenes. You may be going after legal reasons, going against them. But I am seeing some sort of redemption arc. It feels like your name is going to be cleared, but this person caused so much pain. It would not surprise me that you're going after this individual legally. I'm also seeing for one Leo, this person committed a violent crime, and justice is getting served. Like this person's going to serve hard time. They're going to be exposed for not being a very good person. I'm just going to say it that way because YouTube does not like people to use certain words because they get demonetized, but regardless. So what I'm seeing here for you, Leo, is that there is a positive redemption arc that is coming your way. It is very strong. There are 2 judgment cards here for you. Your name is going to be cleared. It's a rebirth, a transformation, reunions that are happening here. Seeing you reconnect with an old friend, an old colleague. This person is going to cause a lot of pain, and you're going to set healthy boundaries for yourself, and you're going to tell them no bueno, So that was your reading. If that resonated with you, Leo, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell. I also want to know who your favorite Sailor Moon character is, who your favorite Sailor Scout is, whether it's a hero or a villain. It does not matter. I also want to know what your favorite Sailor Moon episode is. And thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nanu. Hello, my Virgos. This is going to be for Virgo for September 2021 for Sun, Moon, Ascending sign, as well as Jupiter and Venus. We do have the Sun card here, which is Leo energy with the 4 of Cups. which is Cancer energy. We do have It's Coming Very Soon, as well as the Strength card, which is Leo energy. We do have Wealth, and we do have the Knight of Compacts, which is Virgo energy, as well as Capricorn energy. So this is a very good reading for you Virgos. Now with the Sun card, you're feeling very optimistic. You feel like a spring in your step. You're feeling that everything is falling into place, like everything's coming up Millhouse, everything's coming up for Millhouse, and it is. It feels like for a while, it feels like you're getting short end of the stick, and now just everything seems to be falling into place. And you look more younger, you feel happier, it feels like a huge weight, a lot of stress has been relieved, and it feels like people have been complimenting you. It feels like since there's this change or transition, like since you've become single, or since you've started this job, or since you've started this new routine, whatever it is, since you've dropped this stressful project, whatever it is, people are complimenting you and saying that you look younger, you look healthier, you look happier, and you really feel it from the inside out. The Four of Cups, it feels like even though you're happy, you're still pining. It feels like you're still simping for something. If you're Rapunzel, wondering when your life is going to begin. You're waiting in your tower and you're hoping, waiting, wishing for your Prince Charming, or for the lanterns, or for your life to begin. And it feels like you've been putting something on hold for quite some time, or you've been wondering when your big break is going to happen. You're tired of watching other people succeed or accomplishing a bunch of big goals or accomplishments or milestones in your life, and you just kind of feel like I'm just stuck, or I'm just complacent where I'm at. And you're wondering when your big break, when your big journey, when your big new beginning is going to happen. Oops. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be happening very, very soon for you. Your tuxedo mask is going to come and rescue you. Your knight in shining armor, that dream job, that the goal that you've been trying to accomplish, those things you're going to be slaying. With the Strength card, Leo energy. You have the strength to overcome any and all obstacles and challenges that come your way. This is a very small challenge, and really what it is that you're just waiting for your life to begin, but it feels like you have to take that initiative. You have to take that first step in some shape or form. Strong Leo energy, Sun card and Strength card. So there's a little bit of challenges. It's not going to be backbreaking. It's not going to be it's not going to be emotionally draining. It's not going to be physically draining. It's just some small little roadblocks that come your way. And even though you're just kind of waiting for your new adventure, your new beginning, or when somebody magically falls in your lap, it's going to happen. Just stay strong. You're not going to be forever alone. I can reassure you. It feels like for some of you, you're focusing more on your finances. You're focusing more on your living situation. You're focusing on building your career, focusing on education, whether if you're trying to get your degree, trying to get a certification, trying to get your doctorate. It feels like there is a very long-term goal of starting your business, ruling an empire. Money will be coming your way. You're wondering when things are going to be falling in your lap. Some of you may be thinking about starting escorts, or maybe a ceiling fans account, if you know what I mean, in the adult industry. But you're kind of considering like, maybe I should do this, but you don't. But let me reassure you, money will be coming your way. It's just going to be a small rough patch, and with the Knight of Compacts, this is earth energy. So it's a lot of your energy as well as Capricorn. Out of all the knights, you want the Pentacle. The Pentacle is going to be the most reliable. They're going to be the most thorough. You'll get at that finish line. You'll get that A++++. You'll get that extra credit. You'll get that extra credit. It may take a lot longer in order for you to get at the finish line, but you're going to be there. I am seeing some of you maybe punching up your resume. You're applying for certain jobs. You're saving your money to move or relocate. There is some sort of long-term plan that's happening here. And it's not going to happen overnight, but little small things like punching up your resume, just sending your resumes out, starting to look for new places to live, those little small things, you're gonna get exactly what you want very, very soon. So just stay optimistic, okay? Just stay optimistic. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop comparing your successes, what others have. People give an illusion. People want to show what they want you to see. You know, they don't want you to see them bickering with their partner because their marriage is on the brink of divorce. They don't want you to see how they're struggling with their kids, you know, because their kids keep on acting up. They don't want you to see how they're barely a functioning alcoholic, you know, and they're on the verge of losing their job. People don't want to show that on social media. They want to show you just a small little glimpse, you know, of what they want you to see. So don't beat yourself up. Things are very positive. Things are going to be coming your way very, very soon. These new challenges, these new goals, it's something that you've been wanting, and it's going to appear at your door. The job that you've been applying for, you're going to get that job. That apprenticeship, you'll be ruling the roost, you know. So these things, you're going to be leveling up very well. Just stay optimistic, stop beating yourself up, and you will always slay, Virgo. So that was your reading for September 2021 for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, and Venus. If that resonated with you, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell. I do want to know what your favorite Sailor Moon character is. I want to know what your favorite episode is. And I want to know if you think Tuxedo Mask is dreamy. So thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nan.